everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today I'm going to show you the two new Viseart 12 pan palettes. If you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Hey everyone, so as I said, today I'm going to use the Viseart palettes. Today I'm going to use the Cashmere, which is the more neutral of the two, but I wanted to show you this one as well. This is Bijouxette. Beautiful jewel toned 12 pan palette. And then this is Cashmere. And these were sent to me actually from my good friends at Cashmere Cosmetics, which was incredibly kind. If you're not familiar with Cashmere, they're based out of Texas, and they do have an actual brick and mortar shop that you can go into if you're in the area. I order from them online. I think most of us, many of us, order a lot of things online, especially over the last 2 years. And they have a great wide array of products. They have Viseart, they have RCMA, they have Danessa Myricks, Sydney Grace, Kevin Aquan, like, you know, a good variety of things that you can pick up. I really like them. They have great customer service. The people are really nice. For me, you know, let's face it, in this day and age, you can almost order anything from anywhere. Not anything, you know, not everything, but you know, most stores have the same products. You can get the same things at various places. So what differentiates something, a retailer, is their customer service, the people that work there. Yes, their products as well, but it's more than that. It has to be part of the experience. So I think Cashmere does an extremely good job with all of that. And again, thank you so much to them for sending these over. That was incredibly kind. I'm a big fan of Viseart, and I've mentioned in my Sephora recommendation sale that Viseart's a good product to pick up at the Sephora sale. Viseart Muse Beauty Pro also has sales on Viseart from time to time. Viseart has sales, which is great, which is awesome. I have a lot of Viseart palettes. Many, many, many. My favorite size is this size. This is the 12 pan. And I like this size for me is this is just really easy for travel. When I was traveling all the time for work, you could get one of these palettes. Like there's a Paris one. There's so many. Minxette's a really good one. And you have a lot of options here, and they're small. So you can just carry it around. It's really, really easy. So I love that. I haven't traveled, obviously. Well, I shouldn't say obviously, but I haven't traveled really in the last 2 years. 2022 is probably going to pick back up. I'm going to be traveling again for work. And I have a feeling that this one, Cashmere, is going to be a favorite because it's right up my alley. It's exactly, I mean, this is what I wear. Let's be honest. I'm a neutral person. I like neutral shades. But these are really cool toned and they are beautiful. Looks like there's a couple warm tones in here, but anyway. Viseart also has the new Petite, the 4s that are coming out. Or they've already come out for holiday. I believe those are limited edition. I will probably pick those up as well because, like I said, I'm a big Viseart fan. So let's go ahead and swatch the Cashmere. Ooh, that's very smooth. Yeah, these shades are really nice. Like I said, really good neutrals. They have excellent mattes. I really like Viseart products. I don't think I've come across one that I wouldn't recommend, to be honest with you. Like the color stories, you know, like sometimes the color stories aren't like exactly what I love, but the product is always good. And I've gotten a lot of comments about my eye look in the Instagram that I put up about my videos this week, that my videos will be a little bit shorter. I'll have the same number, but they're going to be shorter for a little while, probably for like 2 weeks, because I'm traveling over the weekend where I usually film. And that palette is from Shroud Cosmetics. It's called It's Freakin' Bats. It's a collab with Batty Bean, and that's all purples that I have on my eyes. And you guys seem to really love that. So if you're interested in doing wow, that's beautiful purple. If you're interested in me doing a tutorial on that, I can certainly do it. It was pretty easy, I'll be honest. I used like 3 colors. But it's a really pretty palette. Talking about palettes. I don't remember why I picked that one up. Somebody suggested it. I don't remember who, I'm so sorry. But it's an independent brand and is a collab, and I decided to pick it up and I loved it. So All right, going to my hand here, but those are the shades. Really beautiful palette. Some nice deep shades in here if you want to deepen up a look. Nice shimmers, satins, sparkly shades. Pretty much runs the gamut. This purple is gorgeous. This shimmer here, this satin here, and this bronze is beautiful too. All right, so let's do an eye look with the Cashmere. Not do anything too complicated. Do something like nice and simple. I'll try to keep with more of the cooler purple tones in here since everyone seems to like the purple tones on me, which I find very interesting. All right, so we'll start with this matte shade here. I'm gonna use the BK Beauty. This is the A503. Oh, I should pull my hair back. Sorry about that, guys. The 503 brush from BK Beauty is a very good like blowout brush. Like if you want a look that you can put all over your eye, or you want it to be in the crease, but you also want it to be above, like more of a transition. This is a great brush because you can just kind of get it all over everywhere, but concentrate it in the crease area, which is what I'm doing here today. Yeah, I'm really liking the Angie Hot and Flashy collab that she did with BK Beauty. The brushes are really good. They're sold out right now, but they'll come back in stock. So this is blending beautifully. The powder, this is a matte, obviously. It's a little powdery. The Visearts are a little more powdery. They're not as creamy mattes. Like they're not Natasha Denona matte or a Pat McGrath matte, but they blend beautifully and they give just, what they're supposed to do. Like if they're supposed to be very pigmented, they are. If they're supposed to be a light wash, they are. They just, they're really, really good. And like I said, the original idea was to create, this makeup for makeup artists. So all the shades really go well together. They're very complementary. It's very easy to pick a look with these. So if you're somebody who's like, well, it's made for makeup artists, I can't do it. I'm telling you, it's super easy. You can like literally go like this down each column. They make it easy that way. You can go across that way, or you can just do what I do and just flip all over the place. And I'm telling you, none of it's gonna be like something that stands out and doesn't fit with it. The one that I picked up over the spring, it was Entendu, I think it is. And most of the colors in there are like a warm brown or gold. And then there's this like turquoise. And you look at it and be like, well, but the turquoise with those other shades is what makes it. And so they're very well curated. They do a really good job. I promise if you pick one of these up, any of them, that you'll find that they're fun to play with. So this is 502. And I'm gonna take that browner shade, this one here. I'm just gonna go into the crease just a little bit. Just emphasizing the crease, making it a little bit deeper. Same on the other side. There we go. Yeah, it's just, I can just see this is gonna be like one of my favorites. It's just an easy palette. I mean, they're all easy, but this one, because it's cool tone neutrals for the most part, but there's like purples and grays in here and like a nice mushroom color. It's a really easy palette to find like what you're looking for. Like this color I'm gonna choose here. This is the, this one right here. It's kind of the color of my skin a little bit. So I'm gonna put it up in the brow area just to make sure that's like nice and defined. But, it would also work on a deeper skin tone if you were looking for something to highlight a little bit more. Yeah, I love this thing. Okay, I've only used it once. All right, so now we're gonna take the, we're gonna use this purple shade here, this kind of shimmery shade. Put that on the eye. I think it's a satin, but we'll see. Yeah, you could use a brush for this easily. In fact, I'll use a brush to show you. This is the A505. Picks up very easily on the brush. Yeah, it's a beautiful lavender, kind of lilac shade. Just building it up a little bit. When you want to build a color, if you sort of pat it in, you're going to get a little bit more. I'm going to use this gorgeous shimmery purple here, the one that I said was so pretty. I'm going to use the 502. I center this, I'm going to focus this on the outside of the eye. Same on the other side. And we'll buff it in just a second. Perfect. All right. Let's take... I really do need to get packed for my girls' weekend, and I'm out of practice. This is just my Wayne Goss number 3 buffing it in brush. I'm out of practice, and I can't pack anymore. Like, I started my packing, and I'm like, I can't bring this much stuff for 2 days. That is crazy. What are you doing? But like, you know, I used to travel all the time, so I got used to it, and I knew exactly what I was doing, and like, you know, what I need to do, what I needed to bring, and I'm just out of practice, and I was just like, okay, I need to cut this in like half, so I'm not ready. Not at all ready. All right, I'm gonna take this shade here, use that as an inner corner. Yeah, I need to tell my girlfriends, I'm like, hey, I might show up with like a really large suitcase. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, I'm basically, you know, it's for fun, right? It's to relax, and I'm stressing myself out because I don't know what to pack. Let's say, this is silly. Calm down. Just bring stuff. We take the shade that we used as an all-over transition in the beginning and use that as lower lash line. Really nice. And we'll run that across the top as well. Buff that in a little bit. Now I'm going to take this shade, which is kind of like a topper shade, like a sparkling shade, but it had that like light lavender shade. Just put a little bit more on the lid. And again, you could use a brush. I just tend to use my fingers when I do that. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Such a pretty palette. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Love it. I think I want to bring that one with me. I don't know. I have to decide. So many to do. And also I'm going to use today, this is the Dior Stylo. This is the one that came with the holiday, the Sparkling Taupe. I'm going to use it today because I think this might work. It has actually a little bit of a cool undertone to it. I just want to see how it would work with that. I'm also thinking of picking up the Sparkling Brown. They have it on Nordstrom, and I have been thinking about getting it. You guys will have to let me know. Yeah, I think this works really well. Because this, even though it says Sparkling Taupe, Taupe definitely has a cool undertone, and this one particularly does. It's almost purple, which is why when I got this palette in the mail, I was like, oh, I'm going to have to try the Dior liner with it because I think it's a good complement. It's not too deep, you know. It has just like a color that is a nice addition to your eye. It's got some sparkle to it, but it's not harsh at all. So I think it's really good when you're looking for something to emphasize your eyes, to outline your eyes, but you don't want a harsh black or even a brown. All right, so I'm gonna pop on some mascara. Be right back. There we go. Mascara is on. All I have on my lips is the BK Beauty Warm Spice Liner and a little bit of my By Terry Balm de Rose. That's it. The liner is really, really good and very comfortable. So I love this. I think it's beautiful. The Cashmere is gorgeous. It does remind me a little bit of like soft cashmere from Dior, but it has more purple to it than that one. There are also shades in here, as you saw when I swatched them on my arm, that are a little bit warmer, that have more of like a mushroom shade or more of like this little brown shade. You could make this warmer if you wanted to, but the shades in here are just, I think, stunningly beautiful. And I just think this is a gorgeous look. I'm surprised at how much reaction I get when I wear purple. It's really interesting. Purple shades seem to be everybody's favorites, so I guess I should wear more purple shades. But yeah, I think this is a gorgeous palette. As you can see, it blended perfectly. It's easy to use. All of them are. If you're interested in me doing a video with Bijouxette, I will absolutely do that. I'm happy to swatch it and do an eye look with it. Just let me know. It'll be after I get back, but I'd be happy to do that if you guys are interested. So what you've all been waiting for is the details about the sale. So what they're calling it is a pre-Black Friday sale. It'll be the 12th through the 14th. So if I've done this right, this will go up the 11th. So it'll start the 12th. So it'll start the next day. 15% off of all orders, but 20% off of anything above $125. So that's a really good deal. I'm going to be traveling, but I kind of want to order stuff. I kind of want to order stuff. Not that I haven't ordered a lot of things already. But anyway, so again, it's the pre-Black Friday sale. It's going to be 12th through the 14th, 15% off all the orders, but 20% off anything above $125. And if you're interested in picking up the Cashmere, I would not blame you. It's stunning. Absolutely love it. And the Bijouxette, I'm sure, I mean, the formula is going to be the same. It's still going to be absolutely stunning. But if you're more interested in a jewel-toned palette, then this would be the one that I would recommend. Or you could just get both because they're awesome. And the price point is actually very reasonable for the quality that you get and the amount of shades. It's a really reasonable price point, in my opinion. So yeah, absolutely love it. Gorgeous. Now I want to, see, this is the problem though. Now I want to bring this and like 10 other palettes with me to Girls Weekend. Anyway. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And thank you again to Camera Ready Cosmetics for sending me both of these palettes. I greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.